Hola, members of the league. Trying to record this in a little different manner so that maybe my voice will match up with everything. But I just wanted to go ahead and touch base on everything that Roger had mentioned. Thank you for getting on that. On my news and notes, basically for the springtime, which is now. So I wanted to just touch base on those really quickly, and then I will probably be putting out some votes involved as well. Roger, first thing you talked about creating a designated IR spot for a player to return. I believe this is usually about a 6 week window. I think there might be a 10-week option as well. I am in complete favor of doing this. I know that there's people start off on the IR. I think it's the pup list is what it's called actually. Physically unable to perform list goes, like I said, I think it's 6 weeks or 10 weeks. I think I may have even seen a 4 week, but those players are basically set to go ahead and return in that following week. I am for it, and I will put on a vote for that. For basically anybody who needs more details to it, it's as simple as that. I believe it wasn't Vereen, it was the other running back for New England, whoever happened to be last year. He uh, he started on the physically unable to perform list. After week 7, he came off, but because once we had the IR spot put in, he could not be activated. I think it was Scott that owned him, in which case he was kind of screwed for the rest of the year for him. But I would like to see that changed. I think that was a weakness in our initial formula and something that NFL teams use a lot more than nowadays than what they used to in the past. Second, we have not voted on including salary cap implications for future years past the current year's salary. He would like to revisit blah blah blah. Again, this is something I'm for. I actually tried to go ahead and integrate that into one of my trades already. Did not work because evidently there's a rule that some idiot commissioner had in there at some point. So, anyways, yes, I'm for it. I don't know. I think we need to have a cap on if it's for next year, like 1 year in advance or 2 years in advance. I don't think it's something that can be 5 years in advance, my personal opinion. I think this probably needs a little bit more discussion to actually figure out what we will vote on. I would say, just in my humble opinion, you could do salary cap implications for current year and then the next year as well. Um, when we start getting into the 2, 3, 4, 5 year periods, number one, it does start to get complicated, and two, I don't believe you can do that in the current NFL, NBA, but I believe you can in Major League Baseball during trades because there's a lot of big name players that are traded where, for example, the Alfonso Soriano trade to the Yankees. The Cubs are basically eating his salary almost every year he's still on that current contract. It is more at the beginning than does tailor off, but that is more of a long-term type deal. This is not baseball. This is football. I believe that we should be able to do that for the current year and the 1 year after that. Feel free to voice your opinions. And the last thing, Andy Helmholtz has brought upon an option for everyone to bring extra funds this coming year to cover the extra costs in the trophy that were spent to get that out of the way. Obviously, I'm a big fan of this because I put up all the extra money initially. I had posted that on the page that that would be something that would be nice to have. I was happy to do it. I carry that whatever couple $100 it was for basically this coming year. But instead of everybody just paying a couple dollars extra every single year, it's that's a long-term type deal. I think we're all adults here and we can afford the extra money right off the bat. Be nice to get it to me, and then I don't know. I can go to a Bears game or something. Maybe that's what I'll do with it. Anyways, I am a fan of that. I think we do have everybody that plans on staying in the league at this point. I don't believe anybody plans on leaving. Might be one or two question marks, but nobody has ever expressed any interest where this should be any sort of issue, basically. So those are my thoughts. I will go ahead and put in a vote for number one right away. I think that's something that has been discussed a decent amount, so I think it is a viable option. 2 and 3, I'd like to hear more thoughts. I don't foresee, again, any reason why number 3 should be a problem unless anybody has some dire financial needs. Obviously, put it in there, let me know. We all know each other well enough for that. And number two, I do want to hear about what people think about that in general, about the salary cap for future years, whether we just keep it, in the same year or 1 year, or if you want to go all the way up to 3, 4, 5 years, or depending on the contracts of the players being traded or anything else. So, give me your thoughts. Appreciate it, guys. And hey, we're already in June. Draft's only a month away. Peace.